Hello and welcome back. I'm DrHamfist, and we are doing another daily challenge. The last one was actually no fun to the point where I didn't even put it up, but this one looks like it'll be tough as well, but probably not as bad as the last one. The last one had like Midas, I think was a brand new one we'd never seen, which said everybody drops more gold, but you also lose health whenever, like max health, whenever you rest. And then the other modifier was something that said all that you can do at campfires is rest. So every single campfire you lost HP, and it was a pretty typical grind fest, just like the ones used to be before this change. Now, this terminal one has me a bit scared, right? Whenever you enter a new room, lose 1 max HP, start each combat with 5 plated armor. That's going to be really, really rough. Now, the 5 plated armor is pretty big, and there's less than 70 rooms, so we won't hit 0 max health. So as long as we just don't take damage, I guess we're fine. And the 5 plated armor, maybe we can manage to do that. We're not playing the Ironclad, so we can't go for some sort of barricade like block is my offense strat, but we'll see. And then the other ones here, shiny, we start with 1 rare card. I believe they tell us what that card is. Then certain future, the map contains only 1 path. Very similar to the uncertain future one, which makes everything a question mark, because in that one you can't make any decision making in your path. The difference here being you can still at least see what you're heading up against next. So what is this rare card? Die. Okay. That's a good one, but at the same time it doesn't help us not die. So this terminal, we're already missing a health, is going to become a problem. I'm certain of it. At least we have 5 plated armor. That's actually pretty big. Yeah, so I think we do want to defend all of our health viciously, because I think when you lose max health, it does damage to you as well. So I think if we were to take 1 damage here and go to 68, I believe when we enter the next room, we would end up with 67 out of 68 when our health got reduced. Which means as you enter more and more rooms, the amount of damage you could possibly have without dying just is constantly shrinking. So damage is actually very scary in that regard. Very tempted to take backflip here. We'll try that. Backflip is a great value card. Yeah, and then we can't really kill any of them. We can kind of go all in here. Yeah, Kai, get him. That's my dog. I don't know if she comes over the mic or if I just sort of sound a little bit crazy and randomly talk, but that's my dog. I'm not going to backflip because I don't want to draw like more strikes. We want those for next turn. Okay, here we go. Die. It's very nice. Yeah, that makes the louses very easy. I don't think we want another backflip. Maybe we do. I don't think we want either of these. So do we want 2 backflips? Blade Dance in any other normal mode would be much more tempting. Let's actually go for Blade Dance and go for like shivs with some defense synergy. But we already have a backflip. Let's go for Blade Dance. We're going to go for like only shiv offense tools. Because Cloak and Dagger is an example of an offensive tool that does actually produce shivs and damage. And if you go like shiv synergies, it can be a lot of damage. I'm looking at remove a card. I don't know what I'll remove, but I think I have to. I'm not going to not pay only 50 to remove a card. I think it's a basic strike. Those don't get shiv synergies, so let's go all in on shiv. Oh, I was heading right into a shop. Now I can still remove a card here, but does anything here work with shivs? Yeah, so Infinite Blades does. I almost think we take it rather than remove another card. Let's just go all in on shiv. Shiv is life. Shiv is love. Shiv is life. Oh, this is a good fight to have die in our opening hand with. Bam. Yeah, get out of here, tiny slime. And then from here, the most damage we can possibly do is actually play Infinite Blades to give us a shiv next turn. But I think he weakens us. What does he do? Oh, he frails us. Okay. That just means he's dead to the shiv and strike, though. None of these are brilliant. I think I'm either taking Finisher or passing. Now, Finisher does work pretty well with shivs. It's just that I don't want too many offensive cards. I think we still take 1. And then obviously we're smithing here. And I'm just going to take a peek at what each of these does. Yeah, innate is not wildly different with our deck this small, so probably skipping that one. I think I'm looking at either Blade Dance or Die, Die, Die. Probably Die, Die, Die first. Maybe actually the Neutralize. Let's do the Neutralize. I always forget that there's like one really, really good card to upgrade on the Silent, like Neutralize. Bash is sort of the equivalent on Ironclad, but it is definitely less good because you have to pay 2 to play it, whereas Neutralize, you're just always going to play it every time you find it. So absolutely playing Infinite Blades. Blade Dance is a little bit more damage than either Strike. And then Explosive and Weak Potion. Okay. Yeah, this guy's particularly troubling when you aren't allowed to really play your defensive abilities much. So I bet we're going to use this Weak Potion. So we could either take 5 and go all out. And going all out here is doubly good because whatever attacks we do, if we finish her last, those attacks are kind of worth an extra 6. I think we go all out and take 5 damage. It's going to bump our plated armor. It's going to give us 5 damage, which is not great, but I think we have to get this damage in. This is a lot of damage. We only have to deal 21 to put him in Explosive Potion range. Well, he's only swinging 4 here, which we actually have blocked already from plated armor. So we are, at the very least, sitting tight this turn. Play Defend for... Oh, wait, no. I played a Defend for kicks, but it actually matters against this guy. Alright, I should not have done that, but we still got him, so we're okay. Okay, it didn't matter. Ah, that's right. You can't always do whatever you want for kicks. Alright, so start each combat with 10 block. Okay, so our first turn we're at 15, which is a lot. Do we want to backstab? Sort of like in accordance with that. I think we take Adrenaline. Adrenaline is a very good card. And what does Adrenaline do when you bump it up? An extra energy. That's somewhat tempting. It's kind of in the same vein as reducing the cost of a card by 1 that also exhausts itself, because it only saves you an energy once. So I don't know if it's actually that huge. I think we actually up the Blade Dance. Or the Die, Die, Die. Let's do Blade Dance. Because you can look at this as saying deal an extra 4 damage, which is about as much as you ever get from raw damage from upgrading an attack. But once you start to get Shiv synergies, which we don't have yet, but eventually once you get them, it's much more than 4 more damage. And it works better with Finisher too, for example. Art of War, not unthinkable we could pull that off. Now, once we play Infinite Blades, there's not really much of a way of doing it, but it's still not totally unthinkable. Yeah, so as long as we kill some stuff, we actually have block covered here. Namely, if we kill this guy, who I think we should have no problem doing. Okay, well, interestingly, if we play the Explosive Potion, this becomes a pretty easy fight. And I think I'm actually just willing to do it. The odd thing is Neutralize and Strike by themselves would not actually kill him. And then Finisher, like, would be required to kill him if I wanted to kill him. So what we probably would have done was really, like, put both these somewhere else and then Finisher him. But at that point, I'm only killing one thing still. So instead of that, I think we're looking at something like this. We play Infinite Blades here. And I don't think that was strictly necessary, but it definitely makes that fight very safe. Do we like anything here? In a sense, setup can be good. Well, no. Okay, so I was going to say I think setup is good because it basically lets you, like, save a card for the next turn and, like, pay for it now, and that way, like, you're still going card even and still getting the effect from it, but you're just sort of, you know, delaying it. So you could, like, delay block, for example. The catch is it puts something back on your draw pile, so it slows your ability to go through your deck. So I think it actually is worse. And then between, like, Acrobatics, Poison Stab, I don't think we want either. None of them are shivs or make shivs, so I think we'll pass. Probably want to kill the slime first. Can probably just weaken him though, because then no block is required here. I guess we have enough blocks, so maybe we still should have done that. Ooh, adrenaline. Very nice. Ooh. So this is already at 1. And each strike is, in a sense, dealing 12 or 6 to him. So finisher is 6. We've got 3 energy, so we could do at most 2 more strikes. And those 2 strikes could either be 12s or 6s. So 12, 12, and 6. Is 1 shy? No, it is. Okay. Well, we can put him to 1. Should we put him to 1? Or maybe should we just kill this guy? I think we actually do just kill this fungi beast because the math works out so much nicer. And I believe the way you do that is you strike here once, and then you strike him once and then deal 18. Okay. That makes us vulnerable, but yeah, he's not even attacking us this turn, so we are still fine. And then he's dead this turn. Very clean. Yeah, we only... Oh, and actually, I think we haven't gained any health since we took about 4 damage 3 fights ago, or rooms ago. So I think what's happening here is it actually does, and I can pay attention to this time. We're going to move with 1 missing health into a new room. It's going to reduce our max health. I think actually footwork's acceptable here. And that should tell us when we move here, we'll be at 50 out of 58. Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't actually check that the first time it came up, but it looks like your damage does actually slowly fall off if your max health is moving in the downward direction. So we definitely do want to play footwork at some point. But we may just strike, strike, strike finisher here. I think that's a better play. It's so much damage. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be correct. Okay. Oh, and there's those cloak and daggers we were talking about. Very nice. Oh, and it's slime boss. It's been a while since I fought slime boss. At least it feels like that to me. I think take 14 damage is fine. We're obviously not taking max health here, because we can rest here if we want to. This is going to get very grisly if we make it to Act 3. I'm telling you that much. Yeah, so we are actually covered for this turn already. I think we're looking at Blade Dance. Whole bunch of attacks. Strike Finisher. Is that already lethal? It's at 2 health remaining. Okay. That feels nice. That's those Shiv synergies we've been talking about. Without ever buffing our Shivs yet, we actually have not found that. I think taking 1 Terror is really good. Just somewhere in your deck. If your deck doesn't become too large, it's very good. Now, our deck is up to 20 now, which is quite a bit. I think we Smith rather than getting 12 health. If we die, we die, but I think we do Smith here. And then this fight, what does this do here? Makes it cost 0, okay. That's 3 decks. This fight's going to be a long fight. So, reducing the cost, or like, you know, basically doing the same thing, probably not worth it. Upgrading Die, 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 which removes itself, not worth it. I'm looking at either Cloak and Dagger or Finisher. I think we start with Cloak and Dagger. We want something that gives us value over time. Yeah, so he's at 140 max. The maximum I can put him at, to pop, or the minimum I can have him at before he pops is 71. So if possible, we want to tee him up very close to that, and then have Finisher in our hands ideally for the following hit. Definitely committing an Infinite Blades here. Probably also going to play the footwork. Getting that footwork activated is going to make her life a lot easier. And I guess we just do as much damage as possible. Yeah, this will be the fun turn. Yeah, so swinging 35. He's not low enough that I want to try to break him here. So since I know I don't, let's start with the backflip. Do we want to use this weak potion? I think we're arguably fine with taking a lot of damage in one hit early. It only reduces our plated armor by 1. It puts us very low health, is the thing. And we probably want to save die for when they split. I think what I'd like to do here is get him very, very close to 70, which is 40 points away. So we can't do 40, but we can do 39, right? And we do have an energy potion, but we should probably save that for the following turn. Short of us just having enough damage that we can go like crazy through it, but I don't think we do. So for each attack, if we play finisher, that attack basically does an extra 6. We have 2 energy right now. Maybe we do burn the energy potion to put him right on the edge. So this would be like 19. And this would be like 10. And that'd be 29, not 39. Okay. But if we burn the energy potion, what are we doing? I guess we can play the defend and a strike. Because a strike is 12, so adding that on top would put 41, which is too much. So we can get him a little bit closer if we do like strike defend with the energy potion rather than die. So it'd be strike shiv, which is 16 and 18. Yeah, so it's pretty close. It's like 5 damage less than perfect. Hold on, I want to make sure. Yeah, I didn't like already have 1 strike into my finisher. Yeah, it's 76. That's about as good as we're ever gonna do. And then I think save the weak potion. Well, it was definitely not gonna keep us from taking any damage. Okay, here we go. This is actually pretty good. So use the adrenaline. Yeah, and then we can terror here. There's like the option of saving it so that we can like later use it on the mini guys, but we're just gonna do as much as we can here. Which wasn't actually that much. There was maybe a case where I terror and then just pass. Yeah, like this turn would have been better. Okay. We've already not done that, so it's alright. And let's go work on him first. Do we play a defend? It doesn't save our plated armor, so I don't think we do. I think we just do as much damage as possible. The other option is trying to tee this thing up close to death, or close to splitting, which is 26, so 27 plus. Right now we've got 12. I guess we actually do it this way. Because I could have gotten an extra 12 in, put him at like 18, but if I split him here, I can probably get them much lower. Okay, here we go. Yeah, die is very good here. I think we have to play these. It's seriously going to be at, yeah, okay. It's going to be at 1 health if I don't commit a strike. I can do shiv, strike, and then put a shiv here and just take another 12 damage. I think we're doing that. I don't want to have to like use tiny attacks to pop these guys. I don't have any area attacks left, so. Okay, I think we'll backflip and draw first, but yeah, I think we're going all out on the attacks this turn. We could leave it here. Our finisher is somewhere in this list. Okay, well, there's 3 wounds too, though. I think we're just doing as much as we can. It's a bunch of shivs. It's quite a bit of damage. Yeah, that's fine. 7's an annoying number because the strikes won't clean these guys up, but I still think we kill 1. And then there's no way this guy kills me, so we've got to be good, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Came out with 15 health. That's acceptable. Wasn't too close. What is Tactician? Unplayable if this card is discarded, gain energy. We don't really have any synergy for that, though. I'm kind of considering the Nightmare, but what do I duplicate with it? If I upgrade Adrenaline, I could like duplicate Adrenaline and just have some crazy turn and try to use Finisher that turn. The other options, I guess, would be like Blade Dance, so I could just go Shiv crazy. Or even like Neutralize. I'd probably Blade Dance first. Or Infinite Blades. And then the following turn, just have a billion of them. Let's take the Nightmare. It's a fun card. I think it's also the best of those. Let's just take Sozu. I so rarely actually use potions that I think it's got to be right. Okay. So that, I think, is the Mithril Defender. So let's start working our way up. There's no choice where we go, so. So what about Nightmare on Die, Die, Die? Or like Cloak and Dagger? Well, on Die, 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 it's 13, 13, 13 is 39, which is not enough, right? Well, I guess we could play one this turn, though. So I guess like Nightmare, Die, Die, Die. I think we'll actually... We'll have to take 5. But we can clean them up that way. Maybe what we do is Nightmare and then like Cloak and Dagger this turn. And then put 2 Shivs, what, here? He still won't die to Die, 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 though, if we do that. He gets close to dead, but he doesn't die. Alright. Here's what we'll do. We're going to Nightmare on Cloak and Dagger. We're going to play Cloak and Dagger. This saves us from taking any damage this turn. We're going to focus this guy first, I think, because I think he swings harder. Then, next turn, we're hoping we draw Finisher. There we go, because we have like 6 attacks here. And this is already like a lot of block. So Finisher is going to be 6 times 6 is 36. So let's just get this guy to dead. And then we'll put the rest of them this way. Yeah, that's nice. Plenty of block this turn. And then we only have to get like a few block together moving forward. And he's going to start leaving next turn, probably. Yeah, so he's working on getting out of here. I think we have enough. Yes. Nice. Oh, here's accuracy. We need this so badly. Alright. Oh, this guy will be annoying for this deck. Because we can't actually, like, vulnerable him because of the artifact. And he just has, like, so much health. I think we do play Infinite Blades and defend, or Footwork, sorry, this turn. And probably just play Die, Die, Die. Just to make our deck a bit thinner. Maybe we even Terror just to remove it. I think we Strike. Yeah, so like he net gained health that turn. He gained 6. Ah. Alright, so we're probably playing Accuracy. Well, this is actually interesting. We could Nightmare Accuracy, or we could Nightmare Cloak and Dagger and play the Accuracy. I don't think we're going to Nightmare Neutralize, although it would allow us to chew through his artifact stacks. I think the way we do this is simply play Accuracy and then Nightmare on the Cloak and Dagger. Because they're each 14 damage for 1 with block 2. So our next turn is like super safe. Yeah, and then we found Finisher with it, so we are totally fine. He is gonna die. Nice. And then I don't think any of these really work in the deck. The Piercing Wail is kind of an option, because it exhausts itself too. I think we're skipping it though. We definitely want to play Infinite Blades. And Accuracy at some point. Alright, well we have 4 energy, so we could... Oh, no. We have the Anchor. I keep forgetting this. We have 15 block effective first turn, so this is no damage. So I don't have to play around this being damage. This is no damage. Let's play Infinite Blades, Footwork, Accuracy, and then just Blade Dance. Wow. As far as aggressive hands go. So let's make sure we don't crazily overkill him. Because, like, finisher, the math on it is he takes 9 for every prior attack, which will be 4. So that'll be 36 by itself. And these are 9s, so that'll be 36. I guess we can, like, strike, shiv, strike. And then he's dead here after we neutralize. Yeah. And that way we get the weaken. Which doesn't matter because she doesn't attack, but... Ooh, yeah, let's try this, right? We're going to Nightmare on Adrenaline. Yeah, and Nightmare does not put them on the top of your deck. It says, like, next turn you will get these. So you don't, like, redraw them as yourselves and, like, chain off this turn if you then, like, play some draw. Cloak and Dagger is actually a ton of damage. Okay, so here, we should have her this turn. Because our hand is just going to get flooded. Let's get a shiv out of the way. And then, yeah, so here it's like... I guess... Strike. Oh no, she's... I wasn't even looking at her health. I was like, maximize everything mode. I just like... My brain never shuts off. So I'm just like, I'll just try to do as much damage as possible in every way. And it's like, well, we need to make sure we finish her last. Or whatever it's called. Finisher? Yeah, finisher. We need to make sure we finish her last after doing every other optional attack. And she's over there sitting with like 3 health or something. It's actually like a pretty big problem in my life, especially with like my insomnia. I just can't stop thinking. So this game is just ramping that up too. Maybe it's a little bit unhealthy for me, but I enjoy it too much. So I feel like terror and then just smash attacks out. Which doesn't actually do nearly as much as I'd like because of this malleable passive. Every time you hit the thing, it gets block, and then also the amount of block it will get next time it gets hit goes up too. So it's annoying. Oh no! I should have finished. I should have nightmared on the adrenaline. Ah, okay. So let's do the following. We're gonna nightmare finisher. No, there's just no good options now. I've just ruined everything. No. We'll do Blade Dance. Shivs can become huge later. And then let's just get some block up. Ah, that's so gross. Oh, the block doesn't even work. We'll play 1. And this does nothing right now, so obviously shifts. So here comes 1 damage. And then this will, or that's 4, and then here goes 1, and then this is just lost. We still want to play it because I don't want to draw a shiv, though. I don't know, maybe that's wrong. Maybe I would like to draw a shiv. Alright, so we don't have any shiv synergies yet, and we kind of basically need them. Let's get this weekend in here for sure. Alright, there's accuracy. And footwork. That's good. Play this defend, right? I think we play this defend. We want to try to protect our armor. Our plated armor, I should say. If we didn't play that, plated armor was going down to 1. Okay, so here we go. 2 blade dances. We've got finisher. These shivs, like, it's going to start being that every other of them will do damage. I think. And then this finisher, I believe, all 7 of these attacks come between him then gaining armor several times. I'm not sure if that actually was a test for it. It looked like it just popped in 1 hit, but I believe that would just actually work. And then escape plan or backflip? I think escape plan. That's close. This is not going to be a fun fight. I think we have to play accuracy. And then just a bunch of attacks. He's the lowest. We'll work on him first. I probably should have used the strength potion here. There's definitely an option. The 5-plated armor helps a bit, but it's very quickly outpaced by them. Alright, so we should probably play Infinite Blades and Footwork. Small case to be made, we wouldn't play Footwork, but if we have energy enough to do it, we should. So let's just get this guy taken care of early. Yeah, that's funny. Strikes are already worse than shivs, so we'll kill him this way. He's lower. And then, yeah, this is actually perfect. If we Footwork defend, that is exactly enough block to not take any plated armor damage here. So we can still play Infinite Blades. And then I believe, yeah, Nightmare's coming up. But there's really like no good target for it here. I mean, Shiv is probably the only one I would even think about. On Terror? No. Alright, so we're probably playing both defense. If we play both defense, we don't take any damage this turn. We're not playing Nightmare. That's the answer. We're just not playing it. Still think we actually vulnerable here. And just get him like guaranteed dead next turn, so we only have to tank one of them. Okay, there we go. So Die finally shows its ugly face. Bam. Nice. Neutralize is very handy here. Let's start with the draw just to see what we're looking at. Okay, so we've already done enough block. Yeah, the backflip did it. I think it's just dead this turn. Yeah, cool. Oh, another Infinite Blades. This one is innate. I actually kind of like the idea of having one upgraded Infinite Blades and one that isn't. So you don't have to... excuse me. You don't have to play two on your first turn and commit 2 energy that way. Now, sometimes you'll draw the other one in your opening end as well. But I think having one upgraded one is actually pretty good. And like, only one of 2 upgraded. I think it's generally better than having both upgraded. I'm not sure what we actually want here. Possibly calculated gamble. Yeah, this can go a little bit wild. You can do kind of weird stuff like you can discard shivs to redraw other cards, and before you've actually cycled through your deck and found your shiv synergies, shivs are kind of bad, and that like saves those shivs for later, for example. I think we'll take that. I mean, it was like so cheap to begin with. I think we pass on everything else, except for remove a card. We'll remove a strike. Yeah, so what we've basically done is just, well, maybe Master of Strategy. Are we hitting another shop this level? No. I guess we're fine with picking that up. Yeah. That's probably okay. I think we do upgrade here. I mean, like, this only heals 13 health. That's not much, which I guess is like almost all we're missing. I still think we want an upgrade though. And what happens when we upgrade Master of Strategy? Nope, definitely not doing that. I know that Calculated Gamble is actually pretty big. It leaves it in your deck. Now Nightmare, that's pretty impactful, but I think we'll do Calculated Gamble first. That or Adrenaline. If we could consistently find Adrenaline with Nightmare, I would definitely be interested in upgrading both of them. But we want card draw to be able to find that combo more often. So let's try Gamble. Oh. So lose Golden Idol. This one gives you like the corrupted Golden Idol or whatever. And I think I remember it not being like strictly better. But I can't remember what it is. So I'm interested to try it. The other option is gain 5 max HP. We do have a rest immediately coming up. This is actually probably very good. But I think I want to just see what this is. Oh, wow. Whenever you gain gold, heal for 5 health. Okay, that's actually really good. Why did I think it was bad? I can't remember. Oh, I had found it with, what is it? The Ectoplasm Relic last time. Last time I found the Bloody Idol, it was the first time I found it, and I had the Ectoplasm Relic, which says you cannot gain gold. So it did nothing, which the other relic did nothing to begin with too, but it still made me sad. Alright, then here, I think Smith, like now that we have this healing, I don't think we rest. So this time, I think we upgrade the Nightmare. It just makes it easier to craft turns around this. And that's like our hardest turn to manage, is like when do we actually fit Nightmare in somewhere. Okay. Definitely want to play the Infinite Blades. We have enough block this turn. We can neutralize him anyway. That's probably just where we want the damage to begin with. Oh, that's right. Mummified Hand makes a power free for the rest of this turn. Like whenever you play a power, it makes a card free for the rest of this turn. So that's why that's looking kind of goofy. Yeah, 31 block that we don't need at all. And then in future turns, we'll struggle to come up with any. But that's just the nature of the game. Do we play Escape Plan now, or do we play Master of Strategy first? Yeah, because now we have Nightmare, and I'm either going to Nightmare, die. If I had an upgraded die, that'd be more tempting. Or Escape Plan. I think it's got to be die. The other option is Accuracy, but I think we do this. And then I guess we actually do have to defend this turn. So I think we play Backflip and see if we draw anything nice. That's something nice. I think we simply play die rather than like flipping through our whole deck. Is there anything there we actually want to play? Maybe we go flip for the Terror and then make him vulnerable. Well, I think if we play die, they both are dead next turn. Oh, then our defend is free there. Was that defend free the whole time anyway? Do I want this hand? Does this hand help me? It's got a finisher in it. Yeah, we want that hand. Okay, so die is not enough to kill her, but I guess they're so low that shivs will do it. Right? No. I never upgraded my shivs. Dang it. Well, we're fine. She's at 2. We're fine. Okay. That's a nice clean fight, which can be very hard. So I'm glad that fight went that clean. Choke is something sometimes, but I don't think we're taking it. And I don't like the other two. Yeah, so choke, like, it kind of makes her shivs do 3 more damage, but this isn't efficient by itself. And, like, I'd rather just play an accuracy card that makes all shivs for the rest of forever do more damage rather than just that turn. So this is always a terrible fight for this deck. And I'm just kind of looking at this thinking, like, what can I use Nightmare on to make this not be a total disaster again? And I'm kind of tempted to say Footwork. And that means this turn is going to be like Nightmare on Footwork. Play that Footwork. And then this is 21, so like I do need to play block here. Oh, rolling die free is actually kind of nice here. Yeah, so this turn, we can go crazy with our Footworkage, which makes other stuff free, and I should probably be actually, like, keeping an eye out for that. Alright. So I think maybe we actually do play Calculated Gamble after we open up the shivs. The shivs are too much damage. I don't think so. I think what we're doing here is rolling this and seeing what we get. Yeah, okay. Nope, we're not playing that right now. We don't have the energy to play them. Okay, yeah, so here we've gotten Frail and Weakened. So we're still producing like way more block than we should with our block cards. So we're still kind of fine in that regard. I think this is the right order. Actually, I think the order doesn't matter there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so as long as we have enough block, which I think with like this 8 dexterity I've provided myself, I think we should be fine. We will slowly whittle him down. Yeah, there we go. So if you have like 4 block on him and then hit him for exactly 4, it doesn't reproc malleable. So then here, just to show you this again, right? Like he's got 5 armor. I'm going to hit him. He's not going to get any armor afterwards though. Not that that actually mattered there, but that's sort of the way to maximize your damage output into this guy, which can be very important because he takes so long to kill. I think we go for all of the small attacks. Let's see where this rolls. Yeah, I think we're just going for a ton of small attacks and then a huge finisher. And then here, this is 36. Yeah, that confirms it. He doesn't gain block in between individual hits on finisher, which is much better than if he did. I don't think we like these. The only option I'm really looking at is dagger throw, but it's not a shiv. Alright. Let's start with the huge draw. Alright, so we found Nightmare and Adrenaline. That's good. I think we will actually activate that and try to get a really, really big turn in next turn. The annoying thing is that we're holding our finisher right now. But maybe there's some way where, like, after I draw a whole bunch, I can play a calculated gamble. And, like, find the finisher by digging really hard. I could see that being possible. Let's actually play this Survivor and discard a card we don't want to make free. Yeah, so finisher. I mean, we'll probably play that this turn, so just get some damage in here. And then next turn, we're going to go super, super crazy is the plan. So neutralize isn't going to get stronger no matter what we do. Probably should play terror at some point this turn. And if I'm going to, I should probably play it soon. So I think we play accuracy first. Then play the shivs. That made this defend free. Let's just get out of our hand. No. We might want to roll it though. Let's play the shivs. Then adrenaline. Something's going to become free when we play footwork, so it's probably still worth playing it. There's another defend though. Okay. So we could... This is actually going to be a strike. We could open up Blade Dance and then not actually use the shivs and try to dig for like a finisher. But this is actually a lot of damage. So I think maybe we just open up a bunch of shivs and smack him with them. And let's actually just draw the other strike, just to like dig one strike further and not be drawing a strike next turn. Yeah, that was fine, because we could have tried to find finisher, but we did enough damage that this turn, we've got him anyway. Snecko Skull, whenever you apply poison, apply extra poison, which doesn't matter for this deck at all, but that's fine. And then we hate these, except for Outmaneuver, maybe? Outmaneuver is the only one I'm even looking at. I don't think we want it though. It just messes up our draws and smooths over our energy. Remove a card from your deck or upgrade all strikes in defense. Let's remove a card and get rid of a strike. And then here we're full, so obviously we're smithing. And everything's going to become a nightmare pretty shortly after this. I think we actually upgrade Adrenaline here and then try to find like a combo of Nightmare Adrenaline at some point. The only other thing I can think of is like upgrading accuracy and then trying to like Nightmare accuracy so that our shivs deal like 20 extra damage. I think we go for like some super crazy finisher turn with Adrenaline. It's like a short range combo. Like that combo doesn't scale well in like long fights, but this is going to be like the second boss. It's going to be kind of like a mid-tier boss. Whereas the final boss, we probably want our accuracy upgraded and kind of switch our tactic by then. But let's just do this for now. Because normally I would say don't upgrade things that save you an energy once. Well, if we play Nightmare on this, it saves us an energy 4 times. So it's a bit different, right? Alright, so there is the Nightmare. Let's do some dig and see if we can't find that adrenaline. Okay, awesome. So I think we're going to do that. And then here, we want to start power chaining and get all of our powers active. So that's nice. That's almost nice. Let's get out of the way so we don't make that one free. Do we want to draw first? Yeah, we do. We want to draw first and then play accuracy here. Yeah, so I think we just play terror on him. We don't have any attacks, so... Oh, I always forget that. I always forget that they can, they've got artifact stacks and you can't just go do that immediately. Alright, so here... I think we run out die, and then adrenaline. Neutralize here is fine. We'll work on his stacks. Then we can draw again. We're probably going to play Calculated Gamble pretty early in this turn. Do we even want to like run out shivs? Do shivs even do extra damage yet? They do. We have played accuracy. Okay, so... I'm going to say we do actually kill the ads. So let's start working on that. I usually say don't kill the ads and then regret saying that. That's usually how I play this game. Alright, so escape plan is free. We'll start putting like damage here just because we can. And then Blade Dance is very, very efficient, so we'll run that out. Then get these shivs out. Cloak and Dagger is quite efficient. And we do need the block, so we'll do this too. And then from here, these are all inefficient cards, so we're just going to cycle. And I think we kind of ran out of draw, unfortunately. But... So Finisher is going to be a crazy amount of damage. So maybe what we do is just like drop shivs in here so that he's low, but then Finisher the boss. Because I don't think we want to pass up like 78 damage on the boss. That's actually my favorite number. It's interesting. It's very hard to deal exactly 78, but we just did it. And yeah, so we probably don't want to use potions if we can avoid it, because we have Sosu, we'll never get more potions ever, so final boss would be the best place to use these. That's kind of what we're looking at. Alright, so we took my escape plan. I am not too bent out of shape about that. I guess we do play the shivs, then Calculated Gamble. The other option is just draw more cards by just moving right now. Let's, like, kill this guy first. That's going to give us our escape plan. We can play it and then... I mean, I guess the shiv here is fine, and then gamble. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Make a whole bunch of shivs. Yeah, we've got him half dead. We've not taken a point of damage. Alright, well, we'll start with the draw, for sure. And start with the draw. And, okay, we finally found any damage. Still not much, but at least it's something. Ah, God, what are these hands? Here comes the Hyper Beam thing, right? Yeah, 38. Ah, okay, can I... I'm holding Finisher, so let's start with draw and see what we get, because we probably, if we can find a lot of attacks, just keep this hand. That's not that many attacks. What's in here? There is a Blade Dance there. We can't access it though, can we? No. So if we want to play Finisher, we're keeping this hand. I guess we're keeping this hand. It'll do a fair bit of damage. There's no way that we get it to kill him, is there? There's just no way. Maybe we actually do move and then just try to play efficient defensive cards. Because we're at 25, staring down 38. That's, wait, no, is 2 defense enough? I want to save the perfect score if we can save the perfect score. I think this actually does it. Yeah, and then we don't... Well, no, we do want to draw that Blade Dance. So we'll leave that for next turn. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Because now we just gotta put 1,000,000 attacks in. Just shiv until we have blotted out the sun. Nice. Dead this turn, please. Maybe. Maybe. Flip through them. Come on. Dead? Dead? Not dead. So close to dead, but not dead. Did we lose our perfect score? No, we barely keep it. We have like just one more block than we needed. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Alright, so perfect score on the second boss. Ooh, 1,000 cuts is actually an option here. It's not brilliant, but I think we do want it. The other thing is it works well with Mummified Hand, so. Snecko Eye, please get that out of here. I guess Lizard Tail as a protection against like us having no health at all. If we had any poison, Specimen's very good, but we don't, so. Donu and Deca again. Okay. They seem pretty common. Alright. Oh, I should have probably terrored first. Let's like terror this guy and then actually not work on him yet. And then we'll kill him last and he'll be easy to kill last. I don't know. We'll actually neutralize him because he's swinging the most. Now we're actually blocked enough. Maybe I do just hit him. Well, he'll be weak forever. And actually I can draw with backflip. Alright, you know what? We're going to do the risky play of like trying to make our powers work out, so. Yes. Please finisher. Yes. That was actually like a bit reckless, but the luck just like rolled perfectly, so. So let's go ahead and upgrade the adrenaline. Or no. Wait, die can go so crazy. Let's do die. We need to upgrade that card. We do this so often that like we just need to go upgrade it. Well, the thing is, like, we do it very often because we find these group fights pretty often. That's enough block, right? Please? It's not. It's not at all. Ah. There we go. Well, took 8. Not the cleanest fight ever for them, but they're really annoying. We never really have that clean of a fight with them. Choke doesn't really work in the deck. It's the only one I'm tempting to take, but nah, it doesn't really work. Alright, what have we got? So, 0 cost power, sadistic nature. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 3. That doesn't do much, but it also just says pay 0, another card in your hand costs 0 this turn. Because of the Mummified Hand. So maybe we're actually fine with that. And then there's another Infinite Blades and another Blade Dance. What are the relics we're looking at? They're not good. So can we buy all of these? I think we just barely can't. Sadistic Nature is probably the least good of them. Let's say we're going to get these two, and then if we can't afford this, I'm not even going to do the math. Yeah, we're like 2 short. We'll do the card removal service. And get rid of a strike. Okay. That seems fine. Give me my nightmare. Okay. Well, now that it retroactively didn't, I maybe should have already played 1,000 cuts. If 1,000 cuts rolls adrenaline costs nothing, I'll be upset. I don't know if it can. Okay, it didn't, but let's draw here. Alright, so terror first for sure. Let's just start working on him. We already have enough block, so... You know what? Let's make sure the... Well, no, it doesn't actually matter, does it? No. We're going to play both. And then I guess we just see what we draw. Ooh, that's actually not a bad one. Yeah. And then 1,000 cuts is actually almost killed that little fireball on the right. What are they called? Fire orb. I wasn't actually that far off. I don't think we have him this turn, so do we Nightmare on the accuracy? Or do we just Nightmare on Shiv because he's so low? I guess we Nightmare the accuracy. And then just wish that it was... Actually, I should have done accuracy first. Okay, it's fine. And we... Yeah, he will actually die. We don't have to hit him. Is he killable? He is. So let's just take as little damage as possible. Because I think we have him next turn anyway. Yeah, there we go. We took none. Good. Alright, so filling your hand with like accuracy seems bad in a sense because you spend like 3/4 of your energy playing accuracy, right? Well, not exactly true because it makes other stuff free, right? So there's like Cloak and Daggers free now. I'm unsure if it can roll on something that's already 0 cost. It looks like it can't. Like if I play this, it's one of these two. Yeah, okay. It looks like it actually is kind of smart. And then look at all these shifts, right? Yeah. We only need 2. Oh, actually only 1. I forgot we played 3 accuracies that turn. Nice. Sucker Punch? Noxious Fumes? I think Noxious Fumes, it's a 1-cost power. Like, the small amount of attrition it winds up isn't huge, but the other thing is it can, that's like one card that can by itself remove accuracy, or sorry, artifact stacks from enemies pretty quickly. Yeah, so the Madness barely impacts our health, and then like this curse, it's an innate curse, so it's bad. I think we actually take this, as crazy as that sounds. I mean, like, you know, it's like taking 2 Madness in your deck. I suppose it's supposed to be crazy, but... So let's try to make 1,000 Cuts free. With one of these. Dang. There we go. I was hoping we could get 1,000 Cuts free sooner and play it. I think we just mill through here, though. Do we play this defend? Alright, we'll play it. We'll play this just to do damage. Because that way I guarantee I don't take damage. If I didn't play the defend... Actually, no, we had 6 left. Did I miscount that? I might have. These Thorns guys are going to be very annoying. And then let's just make sure it's always Blade Dance that costs nothing. And he has 4 poison, so he'll actually die here. Yeah, that's the only redeeming thing is we've already got a Noxious Fumes up, and it's an upgraded one, so we may be able to do some sort of trick to play defensive for a while, and then not actually take any damage that way. I think we play this here. So let's put like a terror here, so if we do hit him, it hits hard. Probably backflip though. Alright, so let's work this guy down. We need a little more block. And he's now dead, but I think I'm unsure if we have to kill him right now. I think we still have block when he dies on his turn, so it doesn't matter. We don't have to get him right now. But we want to use like efficient attacks on these guys, which die is... We would take a 12 to play that, and then he's threatening 7. So if we do something like discard a defend here, let's play these shivs while we still can to get rid of them a bit. And then we have 17. We need even more block, don't we? Wait, no. We'll get 5 at the end of the turn, so we're effectively at 22. But what we can do is we can defend. Alright, let's do it this way. We'll play Madness first. Okay, that's actually... Well, no, that doesn't matter because it gets removed. We'll play 1 defend. We now have enough block that I believe we are allowed to play die. And, well, we could shiv if we wanted to, but we don't need to. Okay, we got through it. Yeah, every fight in Act 3 is just, like, a little frustrating. Is Bullet Time worth it? There's definitely hands where it can be. I don't know if it's consistently worth it, though. We pretty often can play our whole hand. I think we skip it. It's close, though. We have 4 energy, though. Like, I don't think we need it. Okay, so what do we Nightmare? If that was our upgraded Blade Dance, I think we would be using it there. That is not, though. I don't think we can really Nightmare 1,000 Cuts. I don't think that works. Let's start with 1,000 Cuts and see where it rolls. A strike. Terrible. Okay. So let's also just play Infinite Blades. We might not even Nightmare this turn. Yeah, we're not gonna. He has less health. I think we want to play this Defend. We can't play Blade Dance if we do that. We're still taking 5. I think we actually blow the Weak Potion here. Is that seriously 1 off now? Oh no. I guess I flubbed the math. I thought that would save us from taking a damage. Alright, well our plated armor went down to 4. Then... yeah, so I guess like we can make Survivor free forever. We're gonna play it last. And we really, really need to kill one of them, but we're not drawing like Finisher or something that can really get there. So we're taking a lot of damage. And it's just gonna keep getting worse until we kill them, so we could easily die here. It's actually weaken him because he's swinging so much. Well, that doesn't do much. Backflip's a nice roll there. Well, we can just play everything out. I think we do have one of them dead. Then we do have enough block this turn. Okay, so I think we've rounded the corner now that we're not getting attacked by both every turn. That was definitely a bit of a problem. Yes, we've got a bunch of burns, but we don't have to take them. Because we've calculated gamble. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much better this hand is now. Okay, much, much better. Regal Pillow gives us a frankly absurd amount of health when we rest compared to our max. Because you already get 30% to begin with, and this is giving us right now an extra 50. So I think it gives you 80% of your health when you rest right now. And each time we take a tick of damage, it's just like slowly going to creep upwards. The Malaise or Bust is kind of where I'm at. And the only reason I might pick Malaise is we have Nightmare that can work with it, and also if we Nightmare Adrenaline and play like 3 upgraded Adrenalines and then play Malaise, it can be huge. So I guess we'll actually take that. I don't think 5 health is better than an upgrade. Does this make it cost 1? No. It makes it... oh, it doubles the effect though. That's actually something to think about. I think we upgrade accuracy. We did already upgrade the, where am I going? The adrenaline, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, good. I just realized for a second, I probably would rather do adrenaline, but I was like unsure if we had. Okay. Let's draw first, because Defend are not cards we want to make free off of Infinite Blades and such. That doesn't mean they won't be the cards we roll. That's good. Alright, so probably another Infinite Blades. And then Finisher actually does nothing right now, so we're just going to shuffle through. Let's just hope this doesn't roll on the Defend. Alright, that was the perfect one for it to roll on. And then, I guess... maybe Malaise is better than like a weak Blade Dance. I'm going to say it is. There was a case to be made for Malaising the moment we found it. Let's just start with 1,000 Cuts. I've flubbed this up so many times trying to get it to land on 1,000 Cuts. And then... we do want to play all the Defend cards though. God, it rolled on... yeah, I was worried about it rolling on Survivor, and it did. Alright, at least we have enough block. Just barely. That weaken and strength reduction, pretty key. We need to find that accuracy. Yeah, it's tucked right there. Oh, it's tucked with Nightmare? That's nice. Now, I don't know if we'll have an opening to play it next turn. Hopefully we will. And I guess this is just play everything dot turn. which I think we've done here. Yes. The cards do this weird thing where your hand doesn't like quickly fold when you play something. Well, if you only play one thing, I think it responds like fine. But if you play something else during the animation of another effect, it goes a little squirrely. Yeah, so we can play Survivor. I think we even want to. We don't want to take a ton of damage, though. This is a pretty bizarre turn. But I think we're just going to do this. And just try to draw something that saves us some damage, yeah. Okay. So now we're only taking 2 instead of 7. Which is much better. And then this turn... Let's actually flip this. Yeah. I think we're going to be set up for a ton of damage after this. Gah! Could not get it to roll in the back flip. Okay, so we don't need more block. They actually make the same amount of shivs, though. Yes, these shivs are very mighty shivs. 36 damage shifts. Oh, he's actually dead. That's awesome. All right. And that, we'll take another footwork, is a reason that you want to upgrade that accuracy card. Ancient Tea Set. That actually will help with the boss. And not much else. But, all right, so falling. Oh. Jeez, this is something. I don't really want to lose an Infinite Blades, but that isn't unupgraded Infinite Blades. I guess we go for Calculated Gamble. Or maybe even the Neutralize. It's just like, that's an upgraded Neutralize. It doesn't really help our game plan though, and Calculated Gamble kind of does. We'll actually get rid of Neutralize, as weird as that sounds. That could have been wrong. Okay, so... let's start with the big draw, yeah. Okay, there's 1,000 cuts. I think we do start with that. Let's play those out. I don't know if we actually play that Survivor. Well, I guess Finisher's not doing anything right now. Then Cloak and Dagger or Die, Die, Die? I think Die, Die, Die. It just does a whole bunch of damage to all of them. And then we can just like chuck this for 1 to everything. Yeah, that upgraded 1,000 cuts would be nice. I definitely do think we want to go for that at some point. Oh, so Nightmare. What do we Nightmare though? Infinite Blades? So our future turns are bonkers, I guess. I guess we want to make sure the defend is free. Yeah, and then we got him very low but not dead, which is perfect. He is 1 health. He is dead next turn. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. We actually just died, but then like lizard-tailed, which I wasn't even aware of how much damage we were swinging, but that's because we were like full health, so I was like, we can take it, but no. Full health means 25. So we actually just died and then lizard-tailed back there. That's scary. I just had no concept for how much damage we were taking. So I guess we'll just run out all the Infinite Blades. Terror this guy? Do we want to just kill him this turn? I'm going to say yes. Can we kill both of them? We actually can, can't we? Yeah, okay. So we lost our lizard tail to that fight, now we're half health. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Rest for upgrade or heal? Well, we picked up gold, so we are like almost full again because of the bloody idol. Alright, Smith. Alright, this is gonna get really hairy very soon. I'm looking at 1,000 cuts, but what else could we do? I think it's gotta be 1,000 cuts. Actually, like, in a sense, the Infinite Blades are a lot better when they're innate now that powers are free first turn. But I guess we'll still just double the power of this 1,000 cuts upgrade. Yeah, so this guy puts a debuff on us that says you take 10 every turn. I believe it's like still blockable, but 10 is over half of my current health, so we need to watch out for that. That could be bad. There's definitely a world where we play calculated gamble somewhere in this turn. Is it right now? Like, we don't need any of these. Don't roll on a blade dance. Or, sorry, don't roll noxious fumes. Dang it. I was going to make both my blade dances free. Alright, here we go, here we go. Yeah, because this blade dance I can run out. I think it is correct to make the blade dance free. And then play the malaise. Okay, so we didn't take damage yet this first turn. And I think he actually hasn't constricted us yet, because I think there's like a unique debuff that says 10 next to it that we don't see yet. So Terror exhausts itself. We want to play that before we play... No, actually, Footwork doesn't make it permanent, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, yeah, this turn plays itself. This is why we didn't take up that, what was it, bullet time earlier. We pretty often can play our whole hand anyway, especially with the mummified hand. So what happens? We're gonna... Oh, this could go so wrong though. Alright, let's do the math. We're gonna try to get Madness to roll onto Finisher. So we're gonna play 1 defend. And I'm unsure if this even works, but I'd like to test it. And I'm almost fine with like... Okay, there we go. We got it to work. That's nice. So we're going to Nightmare on Finisher. And I'm unsure if the copies it makes a Finisher also cost nothing. So let's not kill him this turn. I think we're fine to hit him with everything and that won't kill him. No, we're not. Oh, he's already dead? I forgot I have 5 accuracy. Dang it. Alright, well, we will solve that science problem at another time. Adrenaline is very nice. We would actually take adrenaline every single time it shows up. Like, pretty sure that's true. Short of us having like Silk Choker or something. This is not going to be a fun fight. Let's start with a bunch of powers. And just go wherever the road takes us. And then let's make this guy vulnerable and just try to make sure he dies fast. I guess. We need to get 1,000 Cuts or Noxious Fumes up to help us kill this Thorns guy. None of those exhaust themselves, do they? Well, Footwork kind of removes itself. So we'll do that. Okay, that is a perfectly fine one for it to land on. So it's actually... we have 22 health, and they're swinging so much, so we had to play this defense somewhere, I think. And then, like, killing this guy reduces his damage, but killing him increases his damage. So we probably want to kill him, if anybody. We're going to have to defend. Like, we definitely have to defend. These are such annoying problems to solve. When does he become dead? One more. Actually, no. If I just shift here, this would have gotten ramped. I could have killed him already. I could have just done that differently. So we don't die. We go to 13. Okay, so... God, this is so rough. Alright, let's just... we'll play accuracy first. Alright, well, Madness for the backflip free. Escape plan's awesome. Nightmare. What do we play Nightmare on, though? I guess Infinite Blades? Like, sure. We don't even play this one, though. We don't play this Infinite Blades. Do we play these Shivs? I think we do. We want to kill this guy this turn. Badly. Give me damage, please. Oh, please give me damage. We didn't really get there. Alright. We'll play Noxious, or sorry, 1,000 Cut first. Yeah, so we didn't get him. We had a bunch of blocks, so we would have liked to have that turn. Alright, so let us... I'm considering malazing this guy. We need to get some block before we pop him, or we literally die. So let's play, like, defend, adrenaline, because we can only play so many cards before he explodes, right? Play another defend. No, the defend. Don't want to fill my hand. Okay, so from here, he'll be dealing 16 when he dies, so we're at effectively 4. We have 3 plated armor, so we're effectively 7. So I think we actually are allowed... No, because if we do that, we'll take 7, and then he will actually deal damage to us before the plated armor activates. Is that true? No. He will die after plated armor. So we can shiv this guy once. How did I mess that up? Dang it. He died from the 1,000 cuts is what it was. Okay, something in my brain was telling me, like, this is going to be a problem. Don't do this. And then my brain was just like, do it anyway. So, I think we just malaise him, is what I was saying. And then we, like, open this Blade Dance, but don't shiv, just to get, like, 2 damage in. And then now he won't be swinging for much when he swings. And we could just try to, like, kill him with defensive cards. And then he's actually dead to this shiv. Okay. So we're at 15 out of 22. We took some damage in there that we shouldn't have and flubbed it and are a little bit lower health than we should. Does that mean we rest here? We're going to have 20 max health when we fight the boss. We can rest for 5 health, or we can upgrade a card. 5 health is not much. I think, like, upgrading the footwork might be better. That might give us plenty more than 5 in the long run. Let's upgrade that footwork. That gives us a little bit more staying power, I think. Because we're really going to be squabbling over not taking any damage. Not like, oh, well, wait, I can take 5 more without dying. The moment we start taking damage, I think we've basically lost. So, yeah, so malaise is not actually a strategy here. Moving die up really doesn't work either. 1,000 cuts would be nice to play, but I don't think we're going to be pulling that off. I think we maybe go for the Cloak and Dagger. So what if we... I'm not sure if we actually play Nightmare here. Maybe we Nightmare Infinite Blades and, like, play the Cloak and Dagger this turn. You know what, let's do this. We're going to play Infinite Blades. Alright, so Nightmare's free. Okay, awesome. So that makes this easier. Oh, and I already had 6 energy. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Is there any world where we can get away with Nightmare on 1,000 cuts? I really don't think so. Also, let's activate the Strength Potion. We did a good job saving it. Let's actually benefit from it. I'm going to do a somewhat ballsy play. We're going to Nightmare the 1,000 cuts. I don't know, before you ask, whether or not there's really any way to make that actually do anything. But then I'm not sure if we kill Donu or Dekka first. Dekka seems to attack more often, so I think we'll go on him. And then since malaise doesn't actually do anything, we'll defend first and get a bit more damage in. Alright, so next turn, we'll have 3,000 cuts, which is very awkward to play. Yeah. I think the thought process, though, roughly is maybe somehow we roll and make them free. Alright, awesome. Alright, that one whiffed. Let's draw another power. Come on. Alright. Go 1,000 cuts. Dang it. Draw another power. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, so I think the ordering here is we play this defend. That way this 1,000 cuts makes the other one free. We can play both. And then we can play anything we want here, which will be everything, including the calculated gamble, but last. As long as we don't literally die. So we're playing this defend for sure. We have effectively 20. That's 26 coming at us, so we won't die. Do we want to try to roll for defense? We have no free defense cards, though. That's the thing. Okay. So we're at 9. This guy's swinging a bunch. a whole bunch. And I don't think we can kill him this turn, so we're going to start with footwork. So that our blocks are better. Please, please don't whiff. Okay, thank God. Defend, defend. Is that enough? Well, let's start with this. Oh, wait, no, that's, I thought that was going to make something free. Well, we can just play everything. So, is that enough? He's swinging 30... We're dead. No, we've plated armor. We've plated armor. We are going to 3... We're going to 3 health with 3 plated armor. So I guess we try to kill him, right? We try to take him out first, because he's lower, right? Because we can't kill him this turn. Wait, can't we actually kill him? Because, like, we have, like, 8 bonus damage on these. I wasn't really taking that into account. So this is, like, 6 and 8 is 14. I think we need to put a few of them on him. Possibly all the rest of them. And he has 4, so this will actually, yeah, that'll kill him. Okay, cool. We didn't, like, waste a ton of damage on him. I think we wasted a small amount. We did it, because, like, I have 8,000 cuts damage, so, like, we actually were there. I'm just gonna make a bunch of stuff free, and he'll actually just die to the process of me doing that. And here's that final shiv. Nice. That's so tricky. 20 max health on the final boss. Like, ooh, this terminal. That's fun. I think on the Ironclad it would be a lot less evil, but it's very evil on the boss here. Okay. And yeah, our typical, like, right of around 800 score that we always get. But I think, is this true? Is this true? Final set of unlocks. Yes. All right, so what is this? So, but we saw these 2 cards on this. Like, I don't understand. It just confuses me. I guess it doesn't have to bother me anymore because it's done. But, like, I don't think we've ever seen this card, right? So what's this? Grand Finale. Can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile. Deal 40 damage to all enemies. I bet there's some cheesy, like, infinite with that. I don't know if you could actually make it, like, an infinite, but I bet there's, like, some cheesy, like, reduce your deck size to be almost nothing, and then have, like, only Grand Finales in your hand, and then, like, every turn you just, like, pay 1 to play each of them, and, like, you're dealing like 80 or 120 to everybody every turn. That seems like a really cool card to try to build a deck around. So, I'm not sure what the next daily run will be, but in the patch notes, let me actually go find this too. Just to show you real briefly. We just did Terminal, which on a recent patch notes, they said they added 2 daily mods. So this one was Terminal. So I'm hoping soon we get to figure out what time dilation is. They overhauled a bunch of them, so we don't know what plenty of them that we used to know what to do now, but we at least have an idea for them, right? Like, lethality still gives them strength, but, like, me too also now. But I'm really interested to see what time dilation is, and I'm hoping it's something that's kind of like Time Lordy, but, like, maybe helps you, or, like, I'm not sure what it is at all, but I'm excited to find out. So join me next time when hopefully it's a time dilation mod. See you then.